Father Beahr tossed and turned in his bed. Sleep was a distant foreign country. He didn't think he'd make it there by morning. Perhaps a snack would fix it. Or maybe he could just roll over one more time. No, he needed the warmth of coffee and something to make his belly happy. He got up, put on his bathrobe, and padded down the hallway. He paused outside Ben's door. The kid was starting to work out. Oktoberfest was quite a success. With the wine garden, there was finally a good place for an old man like him to plant himself. He could show the flag, mingling with his parishioners, while preserving what little hearing he had left. It was his favorite church festival in the 12 years he'd been at St. Timothy. It was made even better by the best of Ben's ideas, the Uber drivers. Each year, as beer sales increased, Father Beahr worried himself sick about the parishioners making it home alive. He tried to make the festival alcohol-free. That had incited a firestorm. It seemed like such a small thing, but the committee members, all 7 of them, said they would resign as a group rather than remove the beer booths. They weren't wrong. Yes, they would not get as many non-church members. Yes, people would not stay as long or spend as much on food. But should the pastor promote unhealthy actions just because it was the easy way out? Or should the church make money off his flock's dangerous habits? He wasn't against alcohol, just drinking and driving. He pulled his mind to a halt. This was so unproductive. That problem was in the past. His flock were all adults. If they could afford beer, they could afford Uber. Plus, this was not the problem his subconscious kept throwing at him. He needed to make a decision about Corp Corp. Drat that woman! She was so persuasive. Was he falling for her silver tongue, or was it really about the arguments? After all these years of hearing confessions, he was much better at sorting fact from fiction and recognizing spin doctoring when it was being done to him. Once in the kitchen, he pressed the button on the automated coffee machine. The thing was like magic. It measured out the correct portion of beans, ground them, then made the perfect cup of coffee. It could fix almost anything, from a splinter to easing the pain of a death in the family. Surely it could make this decision easier. While it was brewing, he made cinnamon sugar toast, the other of God's perfect foods. Toast a slice of dense white bread, spread the butter from the local farm, sprinkle with sugar and cinnamon. Perfection. Coffee, toast, paper and pencil, all the ingredients to productive thinking. He sat down and got to work. 3 hours later, the sound of Ben slowly coming to life brought him back to reality. His table was covered in sheets of yellow notepaper, filled with lists of pros and cons, 6-month, 1-year, and 5-year projections. His stomach rumbled, the coffee and toast a distant memory. He felt clear, almost clean, not tired at all. He had no idea how the decision had sapped his energy in the past few weeks. He hated fighting with anyone, least of all Elizabeth, whom he respected so highly. The fight was over. The school would partner with Veritafarm, the hydroponic arm of Corp Corp, if they got the bishop's approval. With the work he'd done overnight, the position paper should be easy. It was time to greet the day.